Hello everyone, welcome to Rachana Journalism channel. Awadh Sharma, an extraordinary person who defies age and convention. At the age of 81, he continues to pursue his passion for acquiring knowledge with dedication and curiosity. A shining example of how age is just a number. He inspires us all in lifelong learning.
That you should be a student lifelong learning. So that motivated me. I'm going to attend another a structured program on AI.
Welcome to Rachana Journalism channel. Today we have with us Awadh Sharma sir. Welcome sir to Rachana Journalism channel.
Thank you very much.
Can you explain your background, sir?
My name is Awadh Sharma. You see, all three words are very important meaning. Ram, all of you know, Ramante Devata is known as Rama. And Awadh word is Ayodhya. Awadh means Ayodhya in UP. There is a region where the whole place is known as Ayodhya. I am born at that place. And most importantly, I am born on Ram Navami day. And therefore, my parents have given the name Ram of Ayodhya. My background, I am basically an engineer. I have done 3 BTECs, BTEC Mechanical Engineering, BTEC Electrical Engineering, BTEC Chemical Engineering, and 3 Masters. Master in Real Estate, Master in Plant and Machinery, Master in Yoga, and I have done 3 MBAs. So, total put together, I have got 29 degrees. As far as education is concerned, education side I have grown quite big. Starting from a very humble to the last degree of post graduation which I am pursuing now.
What's your age, sir?
My age is 81 years young. I call it, I don't call senior citizen. I am 81 years young.
Sir, still you are studying?
Yes. You see, my philosophy of the life has been a lifelong learning. And very recently, got a very good example for this. There is Adi Shankaracharya group of institution in Tamil Nadu. So they have conducted, that is a university, they have conducted an international seminar. So in that seminar, theme was lifelong learning. So I picked up that I liked very much idea that you should be a student lifelong learning. So that motivated me. I should have the studies in various branches of I have got a consultancy organization, we know. So to be very precise, we render consultancy in environment. One of areas of our consultancy, apart from many more, we render a new branch of engineering and management has come, ESG and sustainability, which is environment, social governance and sustainability. So I give consultancy, and as you know, I have a lot of knowledge because of my experience, but I did not have the degree in this branch, and therefore I thought if I have a degree, it will be useful for my consultancy. And please remember, in the life, you want to do anything, you should have a sort of expertise in that, and then you can render better and better service. Example, your own journalism. And therefore, I decided that if I have the degree, I am pursuing with IGNOU, PGD, Postgraduate Diploma in Environment and Sustainable Development, it will be very useful. So like that, I have got 29 degrees.
What is your motivations?
Yes, a wonderful question. Motivation is, several motivations are there. So keeping the time in view, I can say motivation number 1. I render a lot of services, almost, free services also, paid services also. So I should have the knowledge in a specific area. Now you see, I started my career as BTEC Mechanical Engineering. I did in 1970. I joined a government factory. I was a government gazetted officer. So in operating the plant, one branch of engineering is not enough. And therefore, it was a motivation for me that if I have the knowledge of electrical engineering, chemical engineering, then I can do a better and better work. So that motivated me. And more so, there will be departmental a sort of bias. So if I have the knowledge of their discipline, then I can do a better and better work. So therefore, because of that, I got motivated to do BTech electrical and chemical.
Sir, what is your message to young generation?
See, I find young generations are not very, very sincere to the core. You see, in the life, if you want to be successful, you should have the sincerity in every work. Every work you should have expertise. Every work you should have knowledge. So knowledge, experience, and expertise and skill. Lord Krishna, he in Gita, he has defined skill in action. In yoga, he has defined a skill in action. That means whatever work you are doing, any action you do journalism or anything, you should have the skill in that area. And therefore, I always recommend to the new generations, number one, they should be sincere to the core for their work, and this sincerity will lead you to the achieve your higher and higher goals. So sincerity should be there, and expertise, skill. You should get the skill to the core, and then only you will be able to get the success. Third point I can see, there are plenty of success factors. Communication is one of the success factors. So therefore, like this, there are many success factors which will make you to go higher and higher. So my message to the people, younger generation: sincerity, honesty, ethics, and hard work is another, substitute for the hard work. At the age of 81, I work 18 hours a day. So, and the lifestyle of the people is very, very bad, which is not conducive for the growth. And therefore, I suggest every person, younger generation, should have a good lifestyle. So these are the few things I can say. There are plenty of other things also. Another thing I tell every a good aspiring person, you read, there are 7 habits of most effective people by Stephen Covey. He has written maybe 30 years back, 40 years back. Of course, they have revised it. So those basic principles are wonderful principles. So younger generation should follow that if they want to achieve higher and higher goals. Principles are, you can say, remembering is, first principle is be proactive. Please remember, anybody talks to you, you should never be the reactive. You should be always proactive to the any problem, any situation, any work, any person you meet, you should be proactive. Proactive is the life, and against proactive, reactive is the death. Swami Vivekananda said. So therefore, first principle you adopt in the life, be proactive. Second principle, you said, you should begin with the end in mind. These days, students or people don't think what will be the result of it. What will be the result? Therefore, what he says, we should have the result in mind. What is going to happen? What may happen if I do this? And therefore, this principle says that we should keep always end. What can happen? Then you will not do anything wrong. So, third principle says, push first thing first. In the life I have seen, people start doing petty things first. Don't do that. You prioritize what is a item, good work you want to do, you do that first. Otherwise, petty things, and then your vital parts will be left. And therefore, he says, put first thing first. The fourth thing says, think win-win. So you should always think that we should have a win-win situation. Everybody in the game, everybody in your vicinity, everybody in the meeting should have win-win situation. He should always gain. Everybody should gain. If you visualize this situation, in my organization, anybody comes, I always think what best I can do for him. And everybody thinks what I can do best for each other, then you will say it is a win-win situation. Never think of anybody's losing. Everybody should win. Next, habit number 5, he says, seek first to understand, then to be understood. First you understand, and then you should be understood. Anywhere you go now, people go and start talking their reaction without understanding the things. So therefore, please understand and then synergize. Next habit is synergize. See, an individual cannot do anything. So therefore, what he said, you take your people, and a best example can be, I always say, so 1 plus 1 can be 111. Why 1? So 1 plus 2 can be 11, not 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1 cannot be 3, it can be triple 1. So this is the synergize, always synergize, then you will see that any assignment you take up, it will be successful. Any person of my age is obsolete. Therefore, each person who is of my category should always update with the knowledge, update with the technology, update with the anything which is coming new. And therefore, you see, two new things have come up very recently, and which both I am following it. And not only by my own long experience, but at the same time gaining the technology knowledge on the technology. So there are two technology now. One is ESG and sustainability, environment, social governance and sustainability. A new technology has come, and it is by government of India. And most importantly, all of you have heard AI. AI is the in 5 years it is going to change the world. So, since it's a new technology, I am learning that also, and not only learning, and after 2-3 days, I am going to attend another a structured program on AI. Because anything, if you want to learn, you should do it in a structured way. I am doing that. What new generation should do? New generation should adopt the new technology. But at the same time, please remember, do not neglect the human. AI is there, artificial intelligence is there, but at the same time, the human intelligence cannot be overlooked. In fact, other day, one very great person, Dr. Mohan Reddy, one of the very famous person in IT, he was talking on AI. So I asked the question, what is the question, can AI think what I am thinking right now? I am thinking something about Dr. Mohan Reddy who is giving a talk. Now please, your AI can tell it. And ultimately, he said, no, AI so far has not come to find the thought of the human being. Therefore, human always supersede the any technology comes on earth. Because this mind, even Einstein, what mind he has used, we call it only 2 to 5%. And still 95% mind is in the world is unused. So therefore, human being will always supersede the AI. But at the same time, AI is very, very important. All of you, all of us to learn.
Thank you, sir, for giving us chance to meet you and a wonderful time with you. Thank you so much, sir.
Like, share, and subscribe to Rachana Journalism channel.
Like, share, and subscribe Rachana Journalism channel.
Like, share and subscribe to Rachana Journalism channel.